Tonight, homicide investigators are working overtime to determine who fired into a group of children Friday night, injuring 5 people and killing an 11-year-old boy. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Chris Jacobs. They're working to identify how many shooters were involved and if they're also kids. The shooting highlights a youth violence problem we've been digging into. WLWT investigative reporter Jatera McGee is joining us now with the very latest. Hey, Jatera.
Yeah, Chris, a lot going on, and police are working around the clock trying to find these people involved. This is a topic, though, I've been investigating since last year, noting then an increase in murders involving youth citywide. Now, shootings across the city are down from last year, but tragedies like what we saw Friday night show there's a lot of work still to do.
Give me the radio, please. We need numerous ambulances.
In about 2 seconds, innocence is shattered. 6 people are hit by gunfire, and one of those victims, an 11-year-old boy, never gets to see 12. That's what people heard around 9:30 Friday night in the West End.
And next one I know, I just think the kid laying down on the ground.
22 rounds fired near Jones Street and Bent Drive, hitting 11, 12, 13, 15, and 53-year-old victims. Dominic Davis didn't survive.
I'm tired of burying kids.
Karen Rumsey is a victim's advocate. She cares for families as if they were her own.
Just seeing them lose their lives, knowing they got the whole future in front of them.
We walked the West End several weeks back talking about youth violence, with no idea another child would die just a few blocks away.
Even when there's an arrest in a case, justice ain't justice. Because what amount of justice could you give somebody that took a life and your loved one's never coming back?
Today, she was out with her team knocking on doors, sharing resources for neighbors who are traumatized and afraid. Hamilton County Juvenile Court data obtained by WLWT shows 97 felonious assault charges have been filed against minors so far in 2023. This time last year, there were 106. There were 72 the year before that. Keep in mind, one juvenile can face multiple charges for one incident. It's also important to note, in many shootings, police are unable to make an arrest. Just one day before the West End shooting, I talked one-on-one with Police Chief Terry Thigi, asking if she's concerned.
Anybody that realizes what's going on with our youth should be very concerned. They are becoming the predators in violence. They are becoming the victims in violence.
So far, no arrests to tell you about in the West End drive-by shooting. The chief says tips are coming in and to keep them coming, and that the homicide unit is following up on each one of them. Police have not discussed a motive, at least so far. Jatera McGee, WLWT News 5.
All right, Jatera.